Good morning and welcome back to Black Tips Game Lounge. My name is Black Tip and here we are on a beautiful Wednesday morning and getting ready to get all sorts of crazy going here in another day of the grind for the Summer Extreme event, people. So yeah, let's just get everything comfortable. I'll get you comfortable. Yep, she's comfortable. So yeah, good morning to everybody and thank you to all the new people to the channel, as well as thank you to PG Master, AK Breezy, WSCP Dude, Mox, Sticker, and Jakey Boy. Thank you for all your love, support, and all the donations and subs that you guys have purchased and or donated. So it's awesome to have you all here, and a good morning to the YouTube reviewers. I hope you guys are having a great day in the office, getting ready for some awesome time watching my video. So, let's go have a look at the news, and then we will talk about War Thunder things. This. So, I'm going to see if that one is still live, but I don't think it is. For those that's missed it, the French Navy is now available for unlock without the purchase of anything else. And then, yeah, we're halfway done. The UK boat, yeah. Just seeing what people are saying. I'm getting a general feel for what's going on, but yes, last night we finished boats 4. We also completed yesterday morning the tanks, so this is my little Christmas cart now. Yeah, I've kind of gone above and beyond with this silly thing. If the match is steady and I get a good run, frickin' what? It will one-hit kill everything in its range. Even the heavy tanks that people are bringing out are getting pounded by this thing. Good speed, slightly, like, it feels like they've almost upgraded a little bit from the French tech tree. Because that thing is basically this. There's a different turret on it, so they basically just ripped that chunklet off, stuck their own thing on there. Or if you want to, the SA-35 model. Same chassis, different cannon. So now we have basically the same thing, but different gun. And the beauty is that with this open top turret they put on it, other than the fact it sucks for planes coming in because you are definitely dead, it does actually give you a much lower profile, which means that you can really do some damage to the enemy if you catch him sitting out there scratching. I had a couple of bad matches and I had some we finished on a really good match where I actually got some kills. I was able to just sit in a hole and basically it was slightly uphill and then down, but yeah, the gun has it actually has depression on it. So it can go up 14 degrees and down at 12 degrees. So, yeah, you can aim it as far up as you can aim it down, basically. Not quite, but, you know, almost. And it works quite nasty. So I'm going to be looking forward to playing with that. And we still have the 2C DAC and the Pluck Panzer, although they work when they want to. Yesterday the servers are falling apart, so... I have high hopes that we are not going to be suffering from that today, but my hopes are not too high, just in case. But actually, let's kick it off with some ice cream, but apparently the matches are hot, ready, locked, and loaded. Let's put that over there. And this going. Beautiful. Okay. Air targets, no loadout. That's exactly what we need. So, well, let's get flying. It should be 2.5 hours. I'll probably take a break at about the hour mark, just to see how things are, and then go from there. So, Let's see what comes out of the clouds for us. Don't think the man's carrying bombs either. But let the morning smiting begin. So for those who are not familiar with the tactics employed here, it's go high, get ourselves a juicy fat bird of a bomber, preferably the B-25s because I've been killing so many of them. Not that they're a bad plane, I've been killed by plenty of them too, it's just they are extremely common at BR4, and because there's B-25s across the board, it's not just America, you've got them. You got them at, I need to go and have a look because I think there's about 4 of them. I know there's I think it's a Japanese one. I think there's also a Chinese one. But you've got 25s across the board, so, you know, you kind of want to make the most of it, right? Of any bombers I'll go for, the ones that I'm being cautious of unless I have armored ammo on me is the BV-238s and the BE-6s. Yeah, we've got striker planes up in the air. 820s I don't mind either, but we'll play with the 836. I'm probably going to die, but hey. Everything seems okay here. B1Y1, juicy bird. But yeah, they're really getting away from me here. Yeah, everybody is climbing like a champion. I'm gonna just take this guy out. That's not gonna be me. Well, maybe it will be me. I shouldn't break my wings off before I hit ground. I just shoot at the Vivan and then get my kills from that. Okay. I've seen that now as a more common theme. Actually, that the Vivan will lose its plot. Yeah, that's bad. The Vivan will actually just black out. I know I'm pushing it pretty hard, but I've never had the problem with the thing actually losing it like that. Obviously I'm crew lock now, it sucks. G-force tolerance is basically maxed out. I'm not spending the 270,000 to actually buy this thing. Anything. This armor doesn't really carry on, but yeah. That is problematic when that happens. Let's have a quick look at Japan's Air Force, because I need a rank 3 to do this. A6 M3. We'll try it with this. There's a lot of people say that the Japanese planes have had a big kick up. Also, this is it's a fighter, it's not a striker. Good morning, Acid. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Game Lounge. Damn. That was not a good start to the morning. Nobody's flying low. Low enough, anyway. I suppose if I really have to, I'll try... Shouldn't. Back to XP50. Although I'm not a huge fan of that. There you go, Hoggy. Your stuff has been painted all over the screen. Hey, Jelgi. Yeah, Helgs is just snoring away. Sitting there. Grubbily. And there you go. I think it's finally alerting people that the event's alive. Yeah, yeah, so this thing is an interceptor, so it starts on the interceptor thing, which is now air starts. Oh, that's beginning when we are. Yep, summer is slowly but surely coming. That's for sure. Yeah. Good. P61. I'm actually going to try the P61 on here as a striker craft. I actually have it unlocked, so that might be an interesting one. Maybe we'll do some different things. But yeah, the Vivan is supposed to be my go-to. It only works, obviously, if I chase bombers and then go chase fighters and not just chase everybody and their dog. But yeah, the is it 264? Oh, that's cool. Covering the spread. There is one there. Yeah. Time to get above them. Hopefully nobody steals each other's kills there, because I'm pretty sure that's 61. If he catches on to what's going on, then he's going to jump on it. There's a Vivan underneath us. There's a P8. Yeah, so the one time I'm playing not with my Vivan, there's like a million bloody bombers sitting on the ground. Is that P8? Oh, there you are, brother. I don't want you guys nabbing off my prey here. There's a BE6 up there, but nobody's too worried about the BE. PE is where it's at. Obviously, if I could actually get a frickin' hit in. Well, that's another wasted flight out. Okay. I feel like I've lost my ability to fly this morning. Oh, that is not a good start. Should have had like 4,000 points by now. All I'm doing is flying my planes into the ground like a champion. Damn it. I know I like it this morning, but they're not. 2 matches in and no points. XP 50 can climb far enough and quick enough. Damn. Yeah. Next match will get better. Okay. Better just wake up a little bit. The event is starting to take its toll, shall we say. Yeah, hopefully lots of bombers. This is one of the smaller maps. This is where you sometimes get lucky and you'll watch them all diving on you. Put the wings down just a drop so you can climb and increase that speed. I like to be about 520 ish k's an hour. That's why I feel I can do my best work. Anything below that's a little so. It's just if I come up on a plane and I have to then flip around to kill him. A lot of times, the thing loses control at that altitude, and you're just kind of sitting there wobbling around rather than actually being able to get in for the kill. So, yeah. There's a 335 on the ground. I wonder if he's bombing run, just scraping ground targets, or if he's got some other thing in mind. BTD I'm not going to chase. Too slow for him. I'm wanting a big bird. Big, fat, juicy chicken. 18s are too skinny. B25. There's something... B61. Yeah, not what I want. B61 is as far away from what I really want as I could possibly get. Yeah, it doesn't age the attack. Engine's out, so I'm screwed. Oh, tip of the wing gone. Is that the 61? Yeah, it's the 61. Best thing I can do is basically get into these guys before he gets to me, but knowing how fast that thing is to move, I don't think he's going to get to me. Best thing I can do is just find that bird to come and slap fight with me. Nobody's really coming up. The 109 is probably going to catch me from the side. I need, yeah, at least 2 kilometers warning before I engage in combat. And to make sure I can turn, get up to speed and face the enemy head on so that I don't end up with these weird scenarios where I end up dying. Because I'm dead basically already. Doesn't look like it, but there'll be at least one guy here behind me. But engine is damaged, wingtip is crippled, so. Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, once the engine gets touched, it's basically game over for me. Vyverns, people always think that they're basically indestructible. I'm like, no, they'll take a lot of punishment. But once you hit them in the nose, I've had the engine basically catch on fire and it won't allow me to use the extinguisher because it's not in the right spot. I've flown Russian planes and the engine's almost black, 5 kilometers back to a runway to land the thing, so... yeah, I don't know. Try tracers, see what's kicking, but hey, that's some points in the bank. So we're back to aim is 1,000 points, under 5 minutes, and that's what we go for. Very simple aim, very effective aim. So the rest is, yeah, nothing to be worried about. Bunch of 18s up there, of all sorts of variants and flavors. Not the same things, but yeah. I see somebody streaking up there. Jeez. The hell is that guy so fast? I doubt that I'm going to catch that guy. I would have to be maybe another 5 degrees higher to catch him there, but if I go any higher, increase the climb at this rate, then I'm just going to lose power. Need my speed. Got one bird streaking. There we go. Dots appearing everywhere. These are all singular dots, so they are not biplanes, because I know there's, not saying how many there is, but there's 76 AI vehicles on the map, and there's usually like a bunch of aircraft that sort of flocks together, like a little mosquito bundle. Still not close enough to pick up what each thing is, because I don't want to go chase small planes. I just want to chase the bigger, without them bailing out on me either. 325, that is right in my alley. He wasn't sure if I was going to shoot him or not, which is good. I was going to shoot him. Well, I'm far from dead, my man. I'm far from dead. Although, forcing this thing to tilt further over is kind of wasteful. I'm surprised nothing touched him again. It was a nice one. Oh. Brother is also wingless, although I didn't get his kill. Maybe somebody else chopped him. But I got my one kill. That poor B-25 just absolutely got mashed through in the face, so. But yeah, that's the point. Imagine a tank, you could play it this quickly. You go in, you get one kill, you get 500 points, you pull out. That is insane. But yeah, I actually want to do base caps again and see how much points I can make from base capping. Okay, up and away. And a little down for some speed. But yeah, the beauty here as well is that there's always somebody doing aircraft. Like, you never find a thing where you're sitting and waiting for multiple minutes to get matches with aircraft. Unlike when I was playing Navy, you can wait, you know, sometimes 5 minutes to get a match. Bunch of 109s, 190s, and another five. Open. Thought cover might actually provide them protection. It might provide me protection. Who knows? So let's get through. Oh yeah, today is the last day. The last hours. What's the time? 8 o'clock. So we've got 13 hours to finish out the grind today. For people who are still in the grind process, there's 13 hours, and then 13 and a half hours, because it actually resets after the new one starts. So you have time to still finish it. You can, with some mental quality lost, you will go nutty. You can do all of the stuff today, if that is how you please to pass away your time. So come on, give me back control. Thank you. Where's the other one? There was two. Oh, no, there wasn't. The other one would be dead. The deadliest issue has got the way because he's got bombs on him. That's why he's diving on that point. Well, he only had little bombs apparently. But he would have bigger bombs than that. That's kind of sadness for him. He carried his 1,000-pounders, he could have taken that base out, but I suppose he relies on somebody else to really finish the job for him. It's actually a smart thing. Take the 500-pounders out, or even just a singular, slap it down, and away you go. Alright. That guy is severely injured and may not make it back to base, but yeah. 1,700 points, 3 minutes. That guy gets his points, I get my points, we're all happy. V6 got unlucky as I thought they were chomping through the clouds. So yeah, for a look, we haven't finished any matches yet. RB is 0.4. Although I wish it was a 2. I think it should be more realistic at 2 because SB is at 3. So, yeah, let's continue on. Hey, Chabella. Little snore bear. So the tracers is where it's at today. They're definitely hurting a lot. Sometimes using less type of ammo because I only got 3 types of rounds in these. Armor piercing tracers and high explosive incendiaries. I have to be quick here today to spite the enemy craft. It seems. That's why I need to keep that climb rate right at its maximum where speed continues to go up. Because I always have to fight with the rest of these animals to get my kills. And as you see, a lot of times it's not a clean facial one at boom, explode them. So shoot them, maybe cripple them a little bit, and then loop, and then shoot them from behind. Which is also why I don't carry bombs anymore, so that climb rate and loop around is a lot quicker. But yeah, a lot of guys, they will see you have one crippled 10 on them, and will still go out and basically just shoot them down. I don't mind sharing kills, but when I've clearly broken the wings of the fat bird, I'm not expecting to share because there's no need to share. I think it's crippled and it's now just, yeah, a thing of I need another 20 seconds with my friend to finish the job. But you can see how much speed you lose when you turn, and the thing wobbles. So one on the left, one on the lower right. One in the center, yeah, I'm going to leave home probably. I want to know what those 2 dudes are doing and what they are. Because I'm not chasing stuff, I don't know what they are. B25. B25 is right on my alley, so. Yeah, so the command that I'm issuing out is that I'm starting combat with this thing, so people don't get silly ideas in the way about stealing my kills. But that this doesn't stop picking up speed, it's not going to go good. Apparently that guy could not be hit, so I hurt him enough to take him out the dirty way. Play about destroying a required number of enemy aircraft. One mission. Okay, so one mission is finished. Smallest again, damn it. What is the air one shoot? I always get confused. So they shoot traces. Oh, they've got the sap shells. That thing actually does more damage. It's not spawning. Yeah. That's what I thought. Just like ground targets, you always have to tag your prey here. If you don't tag it, somebody will take it from you. As you see, it doesn't always go my way either. I've killed 3 bombers a match. I've been killed by a bomber before I shot as much of his wing off. Not his house on fire, but with fire. My phone is becoming strange again. I'm not seeing any fat birds. Nothing. Still climbing. He's really going for the up there targets who think they can outclimb us. Which is good. That means that he can deal with whatever's way up on the... And I will sort of hit the middle range with the ground type of deal there. Gotta see the first thing, but I'm not assuming that's a bomber anymore. The bombers might have actually flown back and are circling up. I've seen that before. They don't like to... Some of the times they don't like to get into it. Up that wing a little bit. Wait till we're stupid close and then... Don't black out, don't black out. Good boy. Just can't see far enough of that aim. Well, there's no big birds yet. It's all just... There's some big birds up there. Oh no, it's a yak tree. They're basically climbing to hit pilots up in the mid skies. Bastard still got me. Dirty dog. But I'm not gonna fight it any further. Yeah, unless you shoot him in the face, you're not gonna get a kill. Sucks. I really like just absolutely plowing him in the face, but most of the time it's gonna be wing-to-wing action. It's never face off. Got 5,000, I finally started making, so we've got 2 more missions, so... Slowly but surely it's ticking in. Yeah, that would be... did I have a special task? Why not a special task? Who's messaging me? Okay, just you waking up to do life. Take on one to first to second place. Yeah. You're on with the pain train for 5,000 points. Oof, everything is a little... Let's just reset this thing because I can't see anything on the live stream. Apparently I died way back because it's still saying the stream's only gone for 2 minutes. The stream has clearly gone for longer than 2 minutes, so... Type a little hello and see that it's all working again. Happy days. Smolensk again. That's one thing I do wish they would do. If you're going into your armor analysis section, right? You can, you cloak and then you take a shot and it goes into the tank, plane, ship, whatever you're doing. But what I wish they would allow, especially with stuff there where there's multiple ammo and a belt, is allow you to actually pick what thing you want to shoot. Like with this belt that I'm shooting, there's 3 rounds loaded in the belt. And I shoot the tracer, the incendiary, and the AP. I would like to individually fire them into a plane and see what they do, and be able to go for everyone, or go fire 8 shots and see what happens if 8 shots basically hits the thing, especially with machine guns, auto cannons, all that sort of stuff, especially with for aircraft and navy, those ones, yeah. Those are the important ones, I personally think. You can really then determine if it's good, is it great, or is it just trash. Yeah. We have multiple streakers and a guy in front of me. Multiple guys in front of me. Gonna be this thing. But I think it's going to be like this today. Alright, 700 points, 2 minutes. Not great, not bad. He gets us 700 points too, probably. We both go home quickly with points, so all that matters. Poland Armed Forces Day. Okay. I wasn't aware there was something going on. A bad plane to pick. Let's probably even this. Pick this one. This one shouldn't have tons of customizations on. Sure, holiday. Double looked in. Oh, oh. I didn't know there was I wasn't. Yeah, they didn't really say. All you need to do. Oh, you just play Britain. Okay. It's a little lazy, but okay, whatever. Whatever, soggy. I still haven't bought my ice cream though. I still need to purchase ice cream. Right. You added one ice cream. Yay! I still need the spoon though. Okay. Where are we? Bastogne. Bastogne. Whatever. The battle for B. Hey. And away we go. I have to outfly all these guys. No. You monkey's getting silly. Jeez. Very DOE around here. But I'm still trying to actually unlock the DO 335 myself. And that is for one main reason, that is really that if the Vivo were to really take a hit, they change how it works, they throw its BR in the toilet, which they almost did very recently. They wanted to put this thing from 4 to 5.3 or something. It was going to be like a major kick up. But people didn't know, they don't want it that high. So, but yeah. 50 is up here. Play with that pipe then. Yak 3, P-47s. We're just getting fighter planes up here. There's a couple of guys who's obviously running. What's that? JU-88. That's weird. 50s. What's behind all of you monkeys? There's one slow boy coming in, but the P-38 has picked me as his target. Unfortunately, not a kill though. I don't really want to be over their air bases at this altitude either. P-51, he's not super interested in dealing with this. That'd be a sad match for me today. It'll be literally just one of those matches where things are just maybe not going to work out as expected. Things I can't see where he is because of his little silly flying. So I can perfectly see where you are. Because I'm running out of ammo here. Oh, there's tons of people, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's everybody else. I should have just flown down. But, yeah. See if we can break our wings on the way down. Yeah, once people stop flying bombers and everybody is flying interceptors, this is the unfortunate, realistic thing of what's going on. So, one of those things, I don't even know if we... Oh, we can take it to battle because he actually hit me, so... Happy days. Pop this one open, keys... Oh, inventory. Do I have a spoon? No spoon. See what flavor ice cream we have this morning. Honey flavored. But obviously the smaller. I got a 500 2 days ago. I was going to say yesterday, but it's actually 2 days ago. But I got that 500, so. Yeah. One of those things. Hey, Helgus. Yeah, definitely on the very slow side this morning. Got 3 matches to finish, so... but yeah, you can see there's some matches where you just don't get any... you don't get bombers. They are problematic for me. Highly problematic to me. Because I need a little bit of something. Saving my money hunting the big birds and dropping out of the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See what we can go and see. It's cool if you play the same map quite often is to see it for all the weather conditions and time of day. One that I haven't played recently is any ones with like really bad weather, like raining or stuff. You'll see like the clouded maps, you have the big poofy clouds to fly in, which can be kind of wild. But I haven't had one where it's been really bad, like rainstorms and stuff. So I don't know if they do those anymore, or if it's reserved for higher levels, or I always quite enjoyed flying in those. It's very irritating when you lose a guy in a cloud only for him to somehow pop out behind you. Although I've had one where me and one guy were trying to find each other in the cloud, and we did find each other. It's not worth guys. I cut through the cloud at a sharp angle, and he obviously had a very similar idea of what stupidity to do, and we caught each other. Yeah. We had a little accident in the sky, and we both died. I was so intense on getting kills, and I just kind of laughed at it. I'm like, God, stupid. BE2. What is your friend? A year or two? I suppose if I have to. If this is the birds of prey of bounty that is being provided, then I shall not say nay. I shall say thank you. PE2 is maybe making a runner for a little more than the other guys, so... That's basically what I hope for. Snapped off the other wing. That dive he was in was definitely going to kill him. I was gonna kill him by causing him to overspeed and break off the other wing if he didn't die instantly there. No one hit him there, but something hit him in the face. 512 rounds left, so might as well make the most of it, right? I don't see not much of much here, so see what goes on. We've got feels like 100 guys sitting on my ass, planning to take a bite of everything and everyone else down here. This being an LA5, I don't really want to get my hopes and dreams up with killing him. He's spiraling. Yep. Didn't kill him, but I crippled him. Yeah, come on guys. Shoot me, kill me, do something. I have 300 rounds, so I can take another couple if I really, really got lucky. But at this point I'm happy to die in combat to somebody else. It's not too much of a whatever to me, although I'm being shot from somewhere. I don't even know where I'm being shot from anymore. That's alright, 2,000 points, 4 minutes. Finally got my job done. But yeah, that was a lucky one. 2 fat birds drifting low, clipping both of their wings. But that is the sort of matches one lives for. Yeah. Maybe a little more water. But still a bit sore. Hey, Nimrod, good morning, man. How are you doing? It's good to have you back here with us today. Hey, Helgas. And again. Yeah, it's good to hear you're doing well, my friend. It's very good to hear. Yeah, Pega's loss is at 1%, so we're still not completely out of the woods with the servers behaving badly. The previous game I probably just had like perfect connection, perfectly stable connection, so we say, to the server. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Checking it out here in what is almost the middle of the event. Just grinding for market distinction for pilots number 4, and then yeah, I've got some time off and rest a little bit, maybe. Although I say that clearly knowing that I'm probably lying as well, but I want to get my German coastal boats up to rank 3. Got one that needs 2 and a bit thousand, maybe. Let's call it 3,000. I cover the numbers. 3,000 XP, and then another one which will cost me 18, I think it is. So, but I'll be my first rank 3, and then I can actually start using it to compete, because we've still got 5 ones to go for. Yeah, we've got mosquitoes out this way, so let's go see what mosquitoes is flying us. These AIs or these bad boys? These are bad boys. That's a DO. 10. I was looking for bombers, not strikers. You guys sacrificed your stuffs for down there, but I still have. There we go. Let's see if we can get this guy. And what are you up to, Nimrod? Rover needs to climb. My great hope would be that I catch him in the belly. It takes me for a lifetime to curve this thing around. Still engaging this. Oh, okay, he's dead. But B-38 came this way to shoot me. Sorry, friend. If you're gonna go chase something else, it's probably healthier for you to chase something else. Just like the XP50, it should go and chase something else. right, Jason. So, the P-38 is a juicy target in itself. Although, not one that I really want to tangle with. I'm lazy. I don't want to hunt things that can hunt me back. Need to lose a shit ton of speed to actually get underneath him. Or behind him again, but I don't want to lose that much speed because then I might as well fly this thing into the ground. Hell went over me. Sounded like something went over me. Assuming it's the Kai 100 that went over me. And he lost his kill because he took too long. There you go. Under 5 minutes. Almost 2,000 points. And good morning to you, G bro. How you doing, brother? So yeah, when I hit that the P-38 from the top, obviously the problem is I only one shell hits, right, out of the 3 you're firing, and unfortunately it's not the incendiary that hit him, and it's not the AP that hit him, it's the bloody tracer that hit him. And the tracer, yeah, you can, if you get a direct hit on the pilot, the tracer may kill him, but that's not even guaranteed that the tracer will kill him. Again, like I said, there's the armor piercers. If that hits, that basically rips the thing. The tracers, that doesn't do too much. It might light the thing up. And the HEIs, the high explosive incendiary shells. If that thing hit, then it's... And that's why you see, like me hitting these big guys at a distance, they just burn. But yeah, if the guy's on a steady course and I'm behind him, I can hit him at about 1.5 kilometers. I've roughly worked out the logic there, but it has to be very steady. But they will generally just keep flying, and then I'll send the stream out, guesstimating where it is, and then you can usually kind of track it, and then once in a while you'll just see like bits coming off the back. If you're lucky, you'll light them. But yeah, once I light a wing and I take a piece off, then I generally break off the chase, because they will usually not get too far because they'll burn, piece comes off, and then it does, you know, that wing bites in and then tumbles the plane and it just rips it apart due to the G-force. So it's kind of fun. It's very nasty because these guys think at that range that they're actually safe from getting shot, but they really aren't. Sometimes they are. I've missed that shot many a time, but practice makes perfect, right? And I'm at the point now where the practice is starting to pay off. Like, it's not an every time situation, but it's now more often than not situation. Okay, we've got a 110 on the ground. Hey, Helgas. Oh, you're holding onto your little pillow. Oh, you're holding onto your little pillow. 217. Yeah, why not? It's not really the bird that I want to engage, but fat bird up there is too high. My pigeon don't go so high. This fighter pigeon only has limits, you know. This is where the complication of the shot gets very much multiplied. Hit him in the ass. I took something off because he's curving strangely. There we go. It just takes too much ammo, by the way. Like that was about 1,000 rounds that just went into that guy. Or close to that guy. Yeah, no, that's not as profitable as other things, but it works. Yeah, buddy, it's time to come make your money if you want to. You didn't really want to, did you? 109, you're gonna... 109 thinks he's gonna play, but I'll probably just fly through him if he does that. At the end of the day, I'm not particularly worried. I just want to be shot so that I don't have to sit here and play silly buggers with somebody. I've done my kills. I'm running out of ammo. I'm getting bored here. I've literally messaged people going, kill me. XP50 is toast. I would fire bigger volleys at these guys, but I don't see why. There's a B3 up there. Is that really all of them? That is. That's a very small group today. Jeez. That 109 flying that close on a PBJ's ass. Not something I would personally do. Each to his own. Generally flying that close to the PBJ is 50 cal in the face land. Not super. Being the next victim. But that thing is definitely keen on victimizing. I might actually fly back to the base on this one. Normally I would just crash and go on with my life, but there's still points here to be made on this one, and I can get into the top 2. I don't think the XP50 is going to get there, but I want to make sure, because that means that I can still clear off the there's only 3 guys left. That means I can clear off another one of my dailies. I've actually yesterday I missed out on the medium task. I did the easy task, didn't do the medium task. I need to... I've not been showing the tasks all the love that I should. I have been completing them most days. Here and there I think I missed out on one. And I've already got the 15 special tasks completed. So I'm sitting perfectly if I complete 5 out of 7 days, both the easy and medium tasks, to basically be able to, you know, finish off the battle pass as well, and get the IJN Yubari. That's what I'm after. So yeah, this one is not so much a thing. Yeah, see that XP50 is picking up. And I'm not willing to lose out like 2nd place because you got silly. There's both the XP50s. Oh no, there we go, we're done. Whew. That was that was a big opener. It just really closed it in there on us. There you go, crown of laurels done. And I said that one as well, because I need to get 1st or 2nd place 4 times. All in all, I could have rolled the gambled on it and see what happened, but I decided not to. So better. I got one previous battle waiting. 14,000 points. We've been an hour, so we are down. Normally it's about 20,000 points an hour, but I'm not pushing nothing and not racing to get anywhere. Just starting off. Plus, the first couple of matches was really bad. Didn't get any kills. Basically died every time. So is life. But yes, Plains is probably the most relaxed one out of all. It used to be the nightmarish one, but now it's just a chill one for me. And that is mainly for the fact that I can just do this. I used to do the bombing runs, and that worked great. That was mind-numbing. It worked not as well as this, to a certain degree, I suppose it did, but not quite as well. Sometimes my base only give you 500 or 600 points, and then you still spend 6 or 7 minutes flying your ass off to get somewhere where it doesn't even matter. Wow, that is a lot of mosquitoes. Let's see if we can find some fat birds. Who is the juiciest chicken in the sky? SM92, not a juicy chicken. Like a bony flying rat. B2M, again bony rat, no juice. B25, the equivalent of a fattened Christmas turkey. I like fattened Christmas turkeys to hunt, so. Okay, I did my job. Now it's to go and finish it up before he gets away. He is running. I'll tell you that. Man is running. Could have just let me shot you down, because you know you're going to die anyway, probably. Thank you. I get my pound of flesh eventually. That was my turkey to hunt, but yeah, 700 on this one. This time the sillinesses didn't pay off. The brigand killed that guy, which is quite crazy. Although not unsurprising. For an eye. Even better. I get more money for eyes for an eye. He gets his money too, so we're both better off. Well, I'm not even trying to get out of the way. Like, that was just a bad match. Make the best of it. Move on. I suppose I'd have the same feeling towards tanks and ships, but tanks and ships is never like that, because yeah, you play 15, 20, 25 minute match. You got a long match, and you make 500 points because your ping's bad, because you shot a guy for the umpteenth time in the face and watch a shell bounce, which literally couldn't bounce from that range because of the armor profile. So yeah, that's what's frustrating about it. And then of course, unlike this where I can play 2 hours and finished or almost finished, there I'm going to be playing 5, 6 hours to do the same job, you know. And at Navy, then you have the incredibly long wait times sitting in the middle as well. But, yeah, you got all sorts of stuff like that that you have to contend with that makes it a little harder. But I'm thinking with my new German P204 wagon, going to be a little more fun. Well, I'm still very, very much keen to try SB as well, simulation battles. Mainly for the fact that you only have to make 20,000 points. So maybe when we do the next one, I might try SB. I will have to remember to rip the bushes off the viewports because I did it the first time and I just left it on and I couldn't see nothing. All my bushes were sitting right in the viewports. So yeah. Welcome back, Jacob. How you doing, man? Yeah, there is plenty of fat turkeys flying around today. Got those ones, we've got B-25s on the other side, we've got P-2s up in the sky. The day of pickings is rich. There's 3 of them there, jeez. It's been a while since I've seen this many fat birds in the sky. There. There. Well, I need some of those APs to start putting holes in the sky. It's gonna be a good day. If I can kill this guy, that is. Before even my friend here takes his bite. Something's shooting him in the ass. You guys are silly. 2,000 points. Yeah, let's see if we can make the most of this one. Turn back to base. Very nice. That's literally a perfect match. All I should do is crash the thing and then, you know, get over it. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm not going to land this thing. The B-25J-30 gets his points as well. I don't need any more points and I don't need to stretch that match out. 2,000 points in 3 minutes is perfect for me. Yeah, I could land, I could probably keep our plane in the sky for the rest of the game. And what do I achieve? Screwing the other guy out of 500 to 700 points. Give him his points, let him flow freely and enjoy himself too. So. Hey, Pickles. But yeah, that's basically the perfect, almost perfect, but as perfect as you're going to get match where you take out 3 fat birds in one zone. First chicken flies in, you just absolutely crumple him. You don't even go back for seconds or chase his ass. You just get to kill him right off the bat. Second one, again, very much not that much work. And the third one, I had to fight a little bit there with the 109s. But I'm assuming they just don't have the same firepower. He got to me before I did. So we've got one Vive. Okay, we've got 2 Vivens diving. We've got my Asian friend back here tailing. So, See if we can catch this guy up here. This climate here is also apparently very conducive to high-speed flying. I am at least 50 k's an hour faster than I normally go, so that's kinda dirty. 110, not interested. B25, very interested. But I think over here. That's if he just leaves him alone, but he just has to fight for his life, then it is what it is. We lost control. We're screwed. Come on. Wake up in there, brother. Fighting for our life out here. There we go. Overdid it more than a little bit there, I will say. I overdid it more than a little bit. But maybe me and the little BTD here can have a bit of affectionate time. Well, I'm basically screwed if he gets him behind me. Poor. Let us move him. Well, apparently bombing on this map is again more profitable than anything else. Up, up, up. There's gonna be wings on that frickin' runway. Get him, Spitty. Good boy. I feel like sometimes the best thing you can do if you are a bomber is to be slow to the fight. Do not be the first man out, because the first man out is the first man dead. Like, it feels like that's so often out that... Oh, touched him in the face. I believe that the F6F has finally been upgraded to what it should be and not a useless junker. Because when I played with it, every time the thing got touched, like literally just touched, the thing would basically blow something off it. Like it just... That bird could not keep its parts together. Oh, there's a big stretching puppy. Oh, there's a big nasty stretching. Oh, it's a good dog. Good dog. Let's get your little head on the pillow again. Oh, that's a good. The more you snore and stretch, the more your stink comes out. Hey. You just stink more. Like a good dog. Hey, Luvos. How you doing, man? Welcome back to the Game Lounge. It's good to have you here. Yeah. 1 second. Let's go. Let's hope for many fat flying birds and lots of unskilled pilots. Yeah, it's DO335 day. I don't like fighting for my prey in the sky. Although I think this guy's actually outflying me here. It's just strange, because generally I will outfly the 335s. Take it lower and get that speed climbing a little more. I think it's steadily keeping with me. I feel like my speed... I suppose on the desert map, because it's hotter, I think just has a lot more burn to it to get going. It's time to really kick this thing into high gear. I want to leave everything else behind. I do not want... I want first pickings of the chickens, man. Although I want to say these chickens might outclimb me a little bit here, but I've got a bit of something to give either way. It'll be one of these fat birds on the right, or the one just to the left of my pointer, or the one to the right. One to the far left I'm going to leave for one of the other brothers who has disappeared somewhere. I don't know where he's gone off to, but I know he's gone off. Okay, time to zen the mode. Breathe and go. I want to get dirty close to this thing. He just bailed out. Yep. He knew he was dead, so rather than giving it up, he decided to just bail. I've seen it plenty of times. Bomber pilots are not willing to get shot down. I don't know what they think they're going to do not getting shot down, but that generally then causes them to decide to pull the pin on whatever they'll be doing as it stands, which is a very interesting thing to do. Okay, I shot him in the ass. 500 points. Not smiling about that. That dude's making more money. Who he took out, but he did take something with him. So, yeah. See what else we can do. No, I need to fix something on my phone. It's spastic. I want to have peace for the rest of the stream. $250, 47, so 47 is doing the right thing. Just chase some ground targets, man. There's plenty of money in it. Pulled up literally at the wrong line there. It's going to be one of these forever matches. So I'm going to take out some ground targets, run out of ammo, and then crash my bird. I don't know how effective this... Oh, this should actually be pretty effective at taking out these targets, because I've got some wild armor piercing shells in the belt. Forget about that. Because I can take out the big things, so... Medium tanks. Yeah, a lot of medium tanks I generally don't even bother about. Not like they ever really die. Oh, they do die. There we go. It's another good day to get the killing going, so let's just go in here. I just really want to see what that... There. Sorry. Painful. Yeah, the Yak 3 is an amazing plane. The thing that people don't know about the Yak 3s, or I don't know, generally don't pay attention to, maybe? I don't know how to put it. Is the fact that the Yak 3 can outturn most of the Japanese planes. It's more backups. And a 2-minute ban. Alright, I'm just going to put you guys on a short break. I just need to go get some water and I'll be back. So, yeah, sit tight, enjoy the music, and I'll be back with you shortly. Hey, I'm back. Algie is back too. Yeah, Bad Dog is here with us. Hey, Bad Earth Dog. Oh, this thing is about 300 years behind. Let's refresh this thing. Algie, it's alright, baby. There's no stranger danger. Oh. 23,000. That is good. Get that up and running again. Everything is happy, happy, happy. And okay, we're past our 20,000 point mark. We are, what's the time? About an hour and 15 minutes into it, so we're basically right on the ballpark hour to about 2.5 hours to get everything done. So let's crack another ice cream. The other bonus, obviously, of doing this is that you get tons of money from this. And yes, if you don't have a Vivan, don't worry, there's plenty of planes that can do the same thing. The DO-335s, the Brigand, which is another 3B. And when I talk about the 335s, I'm not even talking about the... Excuse me, Helgi. Gurgling and shit in there. Why so upset, Helgi? What has stolen your mind today? Delta, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge. How are you doing? It is good to have you here with us. Togi, what's up? Say hello to Delta. Grubby little dog. What are you up to, Delta? Detla. Shit. Sorry, my bad. I have issues when reading. My brain rearranges. It's Detla. Detla, sorry and welcome and thank you for understanding that my brain is not with it. Good old touch of dyslexia kicking in. Nothing right now. Fair enough. Are you grinding the events, or are you taking a break or not competing? So I know some people are not competing. I see streaks already. Okay, no kickies. Sit still, baby. Taking a break from it. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm finishing this up, and then my my grind for Mark 4 is done, and then I think I'm probably just cruise for the day, and then tonight maybe I'll do another late night stream to just kick off tanks, try and break it up a little bit so I don't have to sit in another 4, let's be honest, 5 to 5.5 hour slog tomorrow, so trying to make some breathing space for myself. There's a 219er, that's a pretty thick bird to take out. I want to know what that thing is right in front of me, because that's a rather large looking plane. Maybe a BE? Maybe a PE. Oh, it's the dangerous turkey of the sky. Ooh-wee, okay. I don't often get to slap fight with these things. I usually die, so I'm gonna just see what I can do. As long as I can take this thing rather frontal, I should be in good standing here. If I can get rounds on target. Yes, there we go. 11 rounds left. Yeah, he was taking too long to engage me in combat there. It's nice. Almost every other time I've been taking, slapping with those dudes, it's always gone bad for me. I've always lost. If they are good and the game hates you, you're gonna die. But yeah, you have to hit that thing with armor piercers. That thing is not gonna burn to death. That thing only comes apart at the seams when you really, really hit it. I feel like at least one of my guns is out of ammo here or something. Okay, second bird. What's your highest BR? I can't remember. It's either... it's both from the winter event, actually. And it will be either the T80 UM2, I think that's UM2, or the whatever that jet was from the winter event, I can't remember. So it'll be like 10, 7, 11, but I really don't play with it much. Interest is really in World War One, between the wars, and early World War II tech. That really is where I I find quite an interest in the stuff that was available, the things that was being used. Everything else is great, and I will definitely get back into those higher tier things. Jeez. That could have gone bad there. But someone don't... Yes, AK-47 the other day donated $500 and purchased 10 subs for the channel. So 10 people got to subscribe, so yeah. Dude really blessed my channel with a lot. He deserves his points. I'm done anyway. There we go. Another battle comes to an end. Oh, we almost got that one done too. Nice. Yeah, we're at 26,000, so yeah, we definitely picked up the game a fair bit. Okay, we only got that one left, so yeah. Happy days. Hey Hulks. Hey piggies. We still don't wait. It's strange it takes so long. Kind of strange, only 85,000 people online. Normally for the major events I've seen up to 120, 130,000. Averaging usually about 100 to 110,000. So it's quite amazing. Let's bring this a little tiny bit closer. Vi Vern Ve Helgi. Hey chubby puppy. Hey chubby puppy. Yay. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm gonna... I've got the Russian, oh sorry, the German low wagon. So I want that. And I want... Yeah. What else can I... Because I've got that, I can now use my BR-17 German monstrosities to go and do the tank grind. So I want to see how that goes. It's alright, Helgi. I know it's the bird that winds you up, but it's alright. Alright. Do not let it wind you up, Helgi. Just breathe, baby. Breathe, dog, breathe. There's one particular bird that she cannot stand. But the other bird, she doesn't mind them doing bird things, but that bird, if it starts doing bird things, she loses her mind. Kind of interesting that it's just that one particular bird that really grinds her so particularly wildly. There we go. Take the wings off. Am I being shot? I'm still being shot by this animal. God, I thought he was dead. And he's still shooting. Bloody hell. Could have died by this dude's hand. Right, now I get to. I don't think he's very happy that somebody just chopped him up that quickly, but... Right. I need to go find a fighter plane that wants to get jiggy with it so I can die from his hands. What happens when you don't finish the job off and you just let these guys frickin' roam? Oof, that was close. Well, now I'm assuming I'm a dead man, but that's alright. As long as he kills me and that other animal that kept floating doesn't, then we're good. We're happy. The day brings many good things for me then. 500. Oh, we still got... A little hole in your wing there, sir. I want to just dive on those guys, but and I have an itch with my man here. The tail's busted up. Let's go into the rat nest and fight. Boring up here, and I want to get this match done with. Stick with the golden rule of under 5 minutes a match. It's too slow. Well, no one says goodbye. Come on, see. You two, I'll fly straight for you. There you go. I'm running out of ammo and patience, so he can get his points. I said because I make so many points, I really don't. I actually want to be shot down at certain points so it doesn't become a 3-hour slogging fight. It just needs to be quick and dirty. But one of the matches already ended, damn. But yeah, with that match ending, we should be close to 30,000. Holy crap, we're close to... Well, that might be a new record. Okay, if we have a couple of solid matches like that, then I'm going to set my new record, 1.5 to finish off. Oh wait, it is at 1.5, sorry, because the thing refreshed. So we are, yeah, we're basically on target. We're not fast, we're just on time. 10,000 every half an hour. And Navy and tanks, I try to do 10,000 an hour, but it usually ends up being around the 7,000 mark, sometimes 6,000 mark an hour or so. Yeah, doing aircraft is literally, it's a breeze now. It used to be a lot more painful, and I used to do bombing runs with my Vivane, you know, fly straight, dive down, pick up speed, absolutely all ass to the point, and then get shot down by DO 335s, Vivanes, just about everything in their dog used to catch me. Oh, I got a good run on a bomb pull up into basically that cluster of enemy planes. So, yeah. Yeah, there is... We got two mosquito. They're right on my blades. One is on the left, one is on the right of the tail fin. Split it right down the middle. But those might be striker planes that's diving. You sometimes find bombers, big bombers, but I feel they're too low to be big bombers unless they really hold ass down. Yeah, see, they're not bombers, they're just planes. But me and this guy, I've seen him before, and I haven't had the chance to kill him yet. Although I know he was flying directly at me to kill me too. He gets eye for an eye and I get first strike, and we both should be high-fiving each other. 800 points in 2 minutes. Man, if I could do that and tanks, I would be doing backflips. I could do that in Navy, I'd be doing backflips, but I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, we need one more where we're first and second place, and then higher than the sky can be completed as well. Yeah, when we get to 40,000, I'll buy another ice cream. Anyway, folks. We should make you some puppy ice cream again. I actually bought her. It was way back, bought her puppy ice cream. It's basically just like mashed. This banana. It's basically just like a fruit sorbet. Just fruit. It was just basically throw it in a blender, blitz it till fine, and freeze it. That was. I think they put a little bit of dairy or something like it in to give it sort of the texture. I used to love that stuff. You can only give her a little bit. She kind of gets sick from it too. Oh, nice. Issue 6. Issue 6s aren't nasty though. Especially if you fly the 37mm gun. That's a lot of big bite. I fly it on my Russian 47 tech tree. Not that one, the AM42. I think that is the second model. I also can't remember what the premium model is because it's free. I used to prefer the first one over the second one. The second one comes built in with the 37mm cannon, but it restricts you on what you can strap onto it. The first one is basically a Lego block, because you can put either 23s or 37s on it, and then you have 50, 100s and 250 kg bombs that you can strap onto it. You can also put rockets on it, so you can actually custom build your own ones, like I have. So yeah, you have that one. You have options. The second one, I suppose it's more like the IL-10 then, where you get your guns on the plane and not a lot of options what you want to do with it. Yeah, we've got a bird streaking. Ooh, hello. Kind sir. Please don't hate me for killing you. Try to shoot his wings off. He's lost an engine. It was a bad place to start the fight. Uh-oh. Ah, it's my friend. He's coming back for seconds this time. He was not taking his death very patiently and lovingly from the last time I shot him. I suppose it's fair enough too. I know I rarely take it good when I get shot down. I ran out of ammo. Look at that. Oh, he came back. He's a very sore loser, apparently. Well, he was the first guy up front. But wish you didn't, but I don't know wish you didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that Russian friend there, he is, he was not gracious about dying last time. He got his kill anyway last time. But hopefully he feels better. I still got my points. I'm moving on. Like I said, I've got half an hour to go and then I'm probably done. So, then I don't have to do this till 2 days from now. So, air is really the one thing I can easily manage because it's 2 hours long. Not much to it. A bad match, I get 500 points. A good match, I get 3,000 points. And it's still 5 minutes either way. So, good or bad. But before you even get a chance to really take in the good or the bad, it's gone. But as you can see, that guy's flying a DO-217. So if you want to use a thing for striking aircraft, you can use those perfectly well. I think people are just not always keen to use the things as strikers. And they want to go, oh, I want to be a fighter plane. Like, be a striker plane. That's where it's really at. Oh, good. Hot air. I should have less resistance here, so we should be able to climb and fly a hell of a lot quicker. Hot maps always fly quicker, cold maps fly slower. So the density of the air, the hotter it is, the less dense, the colder, the more dense. These hot maps are they're the perfect place to do speed runs on. And it means that I can climb at a much more elevated rate than nothing else. Yeah, we've got something dead ahead. I don't know what it is, but I suppose that's going to be our target. One thing is, this is a little rough on the hands, because I'm obviously flooring this thing start to finish, because I can't overheat the engines. And yes, I've flown this thing finger to the ground for 20 minutes straight and the engine doesn't overheat. It just warms up a little bit. Hot climate, cold climate, doing anything I want to, you can't overheat the engine, so yeah. One of those unfortunate things with the engine style is that it doesn't. That looks like a BV. Oh, it's a HK, wow. I've not actually encountered a H8K on the battlefield yet. I know they're frickin' dangerous from the arse end too, so I am cautiously not... Yeah, I have to do what I was really not hoping to do, because it's got 20 mils in the arse end. And if this guy even half knows how to use it, I'm a dead bird. I knew you were shooting at me, buddy. I'm not done with your friend. I'm just gonna catch up some speed with him. Even if he bails, the kill is mine. So now the problem is, who dies first? It was brave of the 25 to try and save his friend, though. I would say. It's nice to see one guy trying to save another guy's ass. I take my hat off to GUSG Special Care. Yeah. And I actually messaged the guy and go, it's nice to see one guy trying to save another guy's ass in this game. Well, it deserves praise. Like, normally, that guy would basically be like, yes, I can get out of the way. He's got another friend to play with. That's literally how it is. So, to see somebody do that, man, I think that deserves praise. More people should be like that. You know how bad your enemy team would be to fight if everybody in that team pulled together and went, we're not wanting to play stupid. And he still gets my kill. Nice. Where is it? I want to message him. Special care. I have to, man. The amount of people that are just pricks in this game is incredible. So to see somebody who does the right thing, damn, that's nice. Even if he says he wasn't helping, most people would know not to take the shot, because then they could get the hell out of there with with no consequences to their own ass. Well, that pops us up to 31. That's nice. That'll pass 31. So I'm waiting to get this bad boy. I'm gonna go on my Chinese, on my Japanese tech tree right away. Because I'm actually grinding for the B7. I've just, yeah, not gotten into it yet. But yeah, that's the first time I've seen a H8K. I don't think, maybe I've seen one before, but I don't think I've seen one before. And definitely this event, that's the first one I've killed. You don't really see them much. The problem is they're slow. That's the problem. They don't carry a huge bomb load and they're slow. They are armored to the teeth though, because they've got 20mm cannons sitting in the ass. There's literally a dude, if you look at the tail, it's hollowed out, and there's a guy sitting in there with 20mm. And I've played it on arcade. That is the killer. Need that Wyvern. That's all there is. I have to say, this event I've seen a hell of a lot less Wyverns, man. Previous events, I've had one match, 12 players, 11 Wyverns. The one guy wasn't a Wyvern, he's like, oh damn. But yeah, I've really not seen as many Wyvern flying around. And yeah, the best thing I've done is literally from the last event. I think it was when we were doing, not even winter event, it was Repair Factory, that I saw people with Vyverns just striking out. They weren't bombing anymore. I was like, why did you do that? And I started watching the scoreboard. These guys would make 2,000 points before I hit the point to bomb, and then I would die because somebody would strike me. So I was like, well, this time I'm going to give it a go. And yeah, it didn't start off pretty. I'm not going to lie, it didn't start off pretty. But it definitely, it picked up. Definitely picked up an interest. Actually, I should be striking this guy first. 5 man has got your number, okay. I'll go for this thing then. Did you kill him or are you still playing with him? Still playing with him. And my problem is I have to fly on a slight angle. Just tickling the thing along, not so I drop speed. The B-26s can maintain a high rate of speed as well. But even if he climbs to this point, he's screwed because I am going almost 700 km an hour, so... Climbing for me is not the problem here. Come on, guys. There's no fire, but clearly there's fire. He got his kill too. Everybody's happy. He probably got more points than me too for killing me. Because he got a kill and probably still dropped his bombs, so... That's why I was thinking of actually using the Brigand as a test run at some point. 32k from MiG-19. Damn. Nice, man. And this guy, the Brigand. flies equally as fast, also has 4 Hispanos, just has a hell of a lot less ammo than me. But that is a bomber, so if you can use that bomber to kill other things, then it basically works. Fighter planes gets the lowest points for killing a plane. Then you got interceptors and all the other ones, so it actually stacks up which way the kills go. But yeah, if you use a bomber to kill other planes, you get big money, and that's why it's good to fly the BB-238, especially if you can get your kills going. And I've done it where I've got guys chasing me because they don't understand where the danger points are, which is behind me. You need to slice the thing from the side, it's where it's weakest. If you want to hit it in the belly, you have to come up almost vertically and shoot it in the face to the gut. If you shoot it anywhere else, yeah, the guns are going to be able to aim down into you and make your life a living nightmare. What's up, Helgus? Yeah, Lubo, that's amazing, man. Make 19. Yeah, my Russian planes are a little bit behind the 8 ball, but I haven't really played with my Russians in a long time, man. Tanks, yeah. Planes, no. It's kind of sadness because I need to really bump them up so they equal out. But yeah, I don't really this is past quarter 2, so they should hopefully be our last few matches. My hand can really do with the damn brake. It hurts like hell. 335's up front. Might be a short shitty match then. It's alright. Whatever. And the other one kills me. That guy's still flaming. Oh, 5. Oh, that's where we are. That's where we are. How much points did that guy make for that? Like 400. It's 300 for getting 19 kills. Yeah, another guy died, so I still got more points. Quick match. Why not? DSE. DO335s. They do the job. Obviously, the cash shop ones bite a lot harder than the non-cash shop ones, because the difference is the cash shop one has 3. I think it's 30 more guns, and the non-cash shop only has 1 of them. So you have 2 extra 30 more guns. So to be in front of a 335 is a death wish, but again, it gives you an option if you want to do stuff like the Vive, and you can use that. Like I said, I was seeing guys doing what I'm doing with the Brigand B1. Strangely enough, it actually turns faster than the Vive. It's a bigger plane, but it's 28 seconds. And if you take out the bombs, yeah, it's faster on the turn than the Vive. Obviously, you get a nice high start on them as well. So you can really make your money there. Fly into where we need to be. So yeah, that is definitely goodness. The other thing I'm working on, which is why I'm not really testing out other countries' striker capabilities, is what I'm trying to say, is that I'm researching I think it's the Buccaneer. That's what I'm after, is the Buccaneer. It's a 397 jet. It can carry, I think it's 16,000 pounds on that thing. So I was thinking, yeah, if I want to do like bombing runs, that could be a dirty way to do it, because that thing should haul ass and get out of there. And you should be able to hit 2 bases with the payload as well, if you have it so it splits half and half. But It's pure conjecture. I have no idea. Plus my jetting ability is so, shall we say. We've got a bird-rich environment here. That Udo is looking juicy. B-26, if I get this thing, that can be my secondary target. I don't like to take the front guy on if they're all cramming together, because then I can go back for seconds if I need to. Although it's probably easier to hit the B-108. It's a Italian bomber. Really nice looking plane, by the way. Not particularly great at much. Also the same thing on the low BRs, where they've strapped on the oh, there's an XP50 behind me. A little bit of speed. XP50s can't keep up because XP50s would break their wings. Maybe they can keep up. I'd rather fly into the ground and give my kill to the P1. 108, whatever, rather. That guy is completely and utterly really out of my kill range at this point. We're just starting to throw ammo to see if he can tickle me. Nobody want to engage that man behind my ass. Alright. Doesn't bother me as much as you might think it does. Because he just doesn't have the speed. If I go up to attack this guy, then he's definitely going to have the speed, but there's another Wyvern on top of him. I need at least 2 kilometers to do this turn. All I need to do here is not get side capped. But I'm not actually wanting to land, I just want to drag him low. But he's dead. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Funny bloody worked. And yeah, might as well finish it off. So far to fly. Yeah, the 108B, he gets the points. He deserves it. I should have chose the other guy, but the 108 is a much fatter, slower, less armored and defended target than the other guy. I've chased enough of them to know. So, yeah, so this thing has got 1200 rounds. This has 800 rounds. Same cannons, those. If you remove the bomb loadout, just run it naked with just its guns. Still got the same guns. Not as fast, but it can definitely outturn you. So if you was chasing this thing and it flipped on you, it could definitely get in behind you and shoot you. 2,000, the last one was... Yeah, so we do another... Over another 1,000, like 1,500 on the next one. Then we're basically done. At almost 2 hours on the dot, so... That's what I like about this. Is how I want to grind. I just want it to be... Oh, I took the wrong thing. Screw it then. I forgot that you don't pick when you're loaded. Brain damaged, Algie. We're brain damaged. Oh, the ammo does a hell of a lot less bite on default. The striker and bomber clothing, that's what this thing is. Because the other bombers will actually look at this thing and go, ah, it's a bomber. It's okay. And I go, are you sure about that? And kick them. So, yeah, if this works out, this might become my new bomber killer. Not as profitable as flying the Vivan, of course, but nonetheless, could be particularly disturbing to the enemy to get plowed. A PV2D. Now, I've never seen one of these. I am completely and utterly unfamiliar with PV2Ds. I'm going to Google that thing. Maybe I'll let him be. There's a fat bird down there. I don't know what the maximum insanity is that this thing will handle. But I know it turns a lot faster than my other ones, so... Somebody else is chasing him. He's shooting at me. That's just rude, man. I haven't had a chance to shoot at you yet. I think he's more upset that a bomber is shooting at him than anything else. I'm perfectly happy with that equation anyway. I just don't like where the viewports are on this thing, by the way. And my pilot is definitely not as trained and is going to die because he is being an idiot. Can I please get some control of this bird? I think I ran out of ammo. Okay. Not as good as the other thing. Ammo definitely needs a lot more work. You could do it because they do definitely not recognize you. No, don't be an asshole. They don't recognize you as a threat. If I learn how to fly, then yeah, but I don't like the massiveness on the screen when I'm zooming in. I've got basically that much to see. I want to see. I want a good ceiling to see. And the problem is, you know, if you use your roller on your mouse to zoom out, that only defrottles. So that one will take a little bit of learning And the pilot needs a lot more training to not black out every time I try and do a maneuver. Oh wow, that guy's got the paint job for the Wyvern. There was a couple of... Oh no, just a standard one. I know there is a paint job. I think it was a US Army paint job or something. But yeah, see what I mean when you aim at how much space there is to see. The other one just doesn't. There's too much plane in the way. I suppose you could go with the frontal view and then you can chase them. See what's going on. But I'm happy to see my plane and watch the wings. And yeah, you can see the B782 how far up there. Gift, where are you? What is this dude flying? Mosquito. He should be relatively far up front. There he is. B25. I'll tag him. But then my Chinese brother here is deaf or stupid, but he might not understand. Or just not willing to fucking even listen. Overspeed the wings a little. Just take a breather there. Don't always need to rush your attack. You let it breathe for a moment, right? And then you can flip around and shoot him, because what would happen normally is I just pull up into the target and then I die because I black out my pilot. The plane sits there steady and that guy's like killing time. So yeah, not really in the mood for that type of nonsense. What are you doing? Are you looking? I thought you were running. No, nothing. No bumping me now. Going head to head with this thing. It wants to kill me. Okay? Die, big bird. Yeah, I didn't fly that close to the ground. $1,300, and I need a fighter plane to come and be stupid with me. Who's keen? It's not from the sides on the back, just somebody wants to do some head-to-head action. Let's run the gamut. Let's fight fairly here. You've got more problems than I do, son, so I'll leave you alone. Maybe one of you guys. Good. The slow B-25 out of the gate is still the only guy I left kicking and stinking. You're going to want to play? I really don't want to play with people who don't want to play, so you don't want to play. Okay. See, that's just cheating. Can't even kill me properly, just kind of flies around. That's right. You got his money, I got my money. Okay, where you going, baby? Brigand finally got something. Get it more ammo. There you go. Fighter pilots 4 off the docket. So we can really go back, as this starts tonight at 9 o'clock for me, so that is 11 hours from now. Round 5 starts. So that's gonna be interesting. We'll crack another ice cream open in a moment. Yeah, this one starts at 10 o'clock tonight. So I will have to factor this one into my next grind as well. The next one is destroy 100 ground or surface vehicles in air battles. It does run till after the event, so I might actually leave this one till after the event. Because then people should kind of calm back down again. You can see we made basically 500,000 today, so I think we're going to buy 500,000's worth of nonsense. Oh, I already got that one? You didn't give me the other one? Oh, you doodle. I'm not... was supposed to give me Parachute Girl. This one I got both. But yeah, it didn't give me Parachute Man. It gave me Bird Monkey. I don't know what I can do with this thing. That's kind of uncool. I thought it wouldn't scream me like that, but hey. Let's crack some ice creams anyway. Like I said, let's go for a big amount of ice creams. Chests. Item shop chest. Keys. Keys are pricey ones. Buy number 10. Chests. Bitches. Maybe 600,000 I just blown, but I'm actually very happy with that. It's a nice way to round this off. That's what I get. Controller. I didn't want you to. There. Yeah. No thanks. Ooh, right next to the olive green camo for that. And we're gonna get money. Get 25,000. Not bad. And this time we get silly wagers, bounties or whatever. I don't even know what they are anymore. Ooh, can we get something good? Nope. We could have possibly gotten the Martlet Mark 4. I would have been cool to have that. Or 1 million if we remember. Boosters, that's fine. I can use them for air. Give me the gun, come on. Oh no. Would never do that. Game is not cool. But 25,000, so I'm making some of my money back here. Not a lot. That brown paint job for that tank looked pretty sweet. Oh, imagine getting that. A1. Germany. I've actually landed on an ultra rare before. Stopped and then it like jerked and continued on. I cried a little. But There you go, another 500,000 blind, but it's 500,000 we basically made flying this thing around. So yeah, tanker-wise, we've got this bad boy here, the wagon. If you want to see, because we can actually see it already, the summer camouflage, so this is the one we get from the event, spotty. I've set it to this to make it look a little different, because I'm scaling. That'll be the one that we would get for this thing, so I'm going to put this guy into action and see what we get. 300% on the research is pretty decent. It absolutely sucks for making money. Do not try and make money with that. They're really bad. But yeah, this side of the third plane, so yeah, you've seen a lot of these. These 17s up there. Different ones. Almost got the 335A1. Yes, it is a 30mm. It's a Mark 103 cannon, and then if you look at the one that you pay for, stop going blind, it has two more, but it's also 4357. This one here, the 154A1, another awesome striker plane. Disgustingly quick, extremely quick on that turn time as well. Decent amount of ammo on it. This guy, you can get if you complete the battle pass. Go into the battle pass shop. You can get that one for free. So the only thing that sucks is there is no air targets for this thing to shoot at on this. But yes, very small, very, very quick. And yes, the 30mm cannon, by the way, doesn't shoot armor piercing. It basically shoots only stuff for taking out aircraft. This thing is out and out designed to make the enemy's life hell in the sky, not on the ground. But yeah, no. Fortunately, no sky targets. It's really kind of sucks. But yeah, it flies pretty good. I've played a bit with it because I was doodling backwards and forwards if I should maybe get this thing or not. So yeah, if you want a good striker plane and you don't want to spend money, then complete the battle pass and go and buy yourself this thing. I'm heavily considering this as my go-to. 23 seconds, this thing will outturn a Wyvern by about 10 seconds if it's loaded with bombs. Most of the fighter, like bomber planes, can keep up, and you have basically the same turn speed as a fighter plane. So if you get into a dogfight, you can still do something. The only thing is there's no defenses on this thing, so don't let them up behind you. So it gives you an idea about this one class, because this is realistic, by the way. This is not arcade. So yeah, the swing flies really, really freaking nice. And it also crashes very nice. So a great option. It is a rank 3, so you can there's that one there, the TA154A1 or 3, so you're in basically the same range as the Wyverns. If you look at ammo, like I said, defaults, you can see very little damage, but these are highly explosive ones, so they're specifically designed to basically shatter the enemy. Like, they will just blow up and rip you. And then your 20mm has a lot more bite to it. You even have air ammo on this thing. So it's got incendiary tracers, which is even worse because then you can light them up even more, and that one has got fit. So you could really do some damage. You could load harm on targets if you really wanted to. But yeah, like I said, if you are interested in that one and not interested in spending money, do 15 daily or special tasks and get to level 80. Then it is here for you to cash in for 3,400 bonds, battle pass bonds, whatever. There is also, for those who want something a little lower, the B1 Terror, and then there's the Ubari, which is what I'm considering. Because with my level, if you look at the cash reward, it's 1,800. So that thing sinks a couple of ships, you're going to be rolling in the dough. But that thing is kind of tempting. The Grant, the AIR 81C is also up, another really, really nice plane. And the Russian Smelly, as I'm going to call it, is also up if you want to go that way. So there is some decent stuff. For me, that is cool, but it's not an option. It's really here. The Ubari is what I'm aiming for. I don't actually know how great it will be. It is a rank 3 at 4-3, so it is as low as you can go. I think at 4-3 it could actually do a lot of damage. You can see it's only 1,700 eagles, so it's about 20 bucks. You guys are going to have to buy about 20 bucks worth of stuff to get your kills with there. Guns turn on it relatively slow, unfortunately, but if we look at an actual target, not those things, because they're not targets. But yeah, the guns, man, that's the real killer here, is the guns are slow. They turn like grandma's hips. That gun is still not engaged. Okay, that's a lot better. So it gives you an idea. So on the one hand, I want it because that's a lot of money, but on the other hand, if I can have another striker craft like the Wyvern at the same sort of level, then I will have to take this thing into battle. I've not been able to speak to people about the Ubari. Nobody really has the thing, or most people I know are not super interested in the water. But yeah. I think you could do some bad things with this gun. But I had plan one right between the eyes of the turrets in the back. But yeah. I don't want to put all my peanuts on taking this thing when the other thing is a better option, but the Ubari was one of my previous silly idea I had. So those are there. They are 3. You just need to reach level 80. Still have 70 days, so it still can be done. And then there's that TA if you are more inclined to planes, and doesn't have bombs, but it could still be a very, very decent striker plane as well. I have seen them once or twice being used for that, so yeah. Backpack. So yeah, that's what we're racing for now. This one. Player 50 players using ground at speed of at least 50 k's an hour. Odd. Ground only. Might have to get my speed. But that's enough of that. Enough of me. It has been another awesome day playing with you guys. So thank you for your love and support. And again, thank you for PG Master, AK Breezy, WSCP, Mox, Stucker, and Jake for your love there. So yeah, if you haven't done so, leave a like, leave a comment after the video about what is your favorite striker plane, and I'll definitely have a discussion with you, because I definitely still a lot for me to learn about this game. So do that. Otherwise, if you haven't done so, hit subscribe, get your friends and family and everybody else to come and subscribe and join in me and Helgi on a daily adventure of punishing ourselves in this game and taking it easy on some others. And then, as always, if you want to be like some of the people on that list, get yourself a membership. The options are on the channel, as well as remember the merch store. It is there, and there is an option for donations. So check it all out, make the most of it, love it, breathe it, accept it, and yeah, I'll catch you guys tonight, because I will be streaming at 9. I'll post it up on YouTube and on Discord. I'll have probably like an hour and a half, 2 hour stream tonight at 9 o'clock. Or the other streams. So see you guys then.